insulation.
I'm a lifelong Democrat. I believe in serving others. We are less safe in our neighborhoods. Our tax burdens are up. Our job opportunities are down. We put Pritzker in office. He failed us.
In today's lunch break, you know him from the Great Food Truck Race and from Tyler's Ultimate, and now you might know him from Bozo Buckets, too. Tyler Florence is part of Esquire by Cooper's Hawk Visiting Chef Series, where he's sharing tips from his California-inspired steakhouse concept, Miller and Lux, and you're sharing them with us, too. Thanks for being here.
Well, so excited to be with you today. And that was an absolute dream. I grew up watching the Bozo show every single day, and when those kids got the swim bike and the $100 bill, I'm like, one day that's going to be me. And today, look at us.
All that's missing is the bike.
Exactly.
But we do have some gorgeous steaks, so it's a good consolation
So we're
prize.
very excited to be here in Chicago for a week. Come see us. We're at Esquire on Oak Street. We're doing a pop-up, a Miller and Lux pop-up, and we're bringing all of our steak excellence to the city of Chicago, which knows a little something about steak anyway.
Yes, we sure do.
Right. So
we enjoy it.
we were very excited to step into the arena of the world's greatest steak city, and to bring what we're doing and to really kind of talk about how much fun it's going to be. So we can't wait to see you. Come on out. It's going to be great. But in the meantime, we have a 45-day bone-in dry-aged New York that we've seared. We got some really good color in this guy, and kind of finished it with like a nice little bouquet garni. So that's a little small tie of bay leaf and fresh thyme, and
because
also
presentation matters too.
Presentation's everything, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to slicing up one of these things, right? So this is bone-in, right? So that's going to add to the moisture. It's going to add to the complexity of flavor, and we're just going to slice this right, almost like you're taking off a shoe, okay?
Yep.
And we're going to slice this all the way down. Do you like steak?
I love steak.
I think you'll love this too.
It's been smelling delicious for the entire Midday show, so now we finally get up close with it.
You got a chance to try it. So okay, so we're going to slice this up. And you want a glass of wine?
Yeah, sure.
So this is our Miller and Lux Cabernet Sauvignon. This is an Oakville.
So your wines will be available at the restaurant too.
Yes, exactly. So awesome. we just had our 1-year anniversary at a restaurant in San Francisco. If you guys are out in the Bay Area, we'd love to host you at the restaurant. And if you can't, if you guys are going to be in Chicago, let's have a good time. That'd be great.
Cheers.
Try that. Cheers. Come on.
I mean,
isn't that lovely?
It's delicious.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
so we're
that's great.
Take the steaks and slice it nice and thin. Bang. Perfect medium.
How do you get the perfect medium? What's the key?
Yeah, so I think using an instant-read thermometer, I think, is always like the best way to get the perfect temperature. And when you're cooking for a dinner party, because I like steak on the medium rare side, but when I cook dinner for a dinner party, if I'm having people over, I always take it to medium because I think it's a safer temperature, right? Because not everybody likes medium rare. And I think if you like medium, if you like medium rare, you're okay with medium. But if you only like medium, sometimes medium rare can be a little too undercooked, right? So I think going medium is always the safest way to go for everybody. And then so we're going to finish this with some good salt, and then some chive on top of that. But you want to grab a slice?
I would love to grab a slice.
Go ahead. Is
this finger food?
Yeah, just paw it.
Okay.
Because that's another thing about great steaks, too. Like, they make really good hors d'oeuvres. What goes that? Come on.
That's so good.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. I don't even have a poker face. That's amazing.
Delicious.
Yeah. So
we played the grand prize game. We had a nice sip of Cabernet Sauvignon. The steaks are delicious.
Now we're winning.
We're winning. We're doing nothing but winning all week long.
Did you marinate this in anything? What did you cook it in?
Nothing. So this is the great thing about dry age. Our dry age, the flavor of the steak itself is so incredibly delicious. It requires nothing but just like a little bit of salt, chive for fun, chive for color. But the flavor is so fantastic. And so like I said, stepping into the arena of the world's greatest steak city, Chicago, you better come correct. We think our steakhouse in San Francisco lives up to the hype of Chicago steakhouses. We can't wait to just sort of flex our muscle here all week and just have a good time. Say hi to a lot of people, because I've been to Chicago since the pandemic. So it'll be nice to come back. Yep. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. I think the most beautiful city in America.
I would agree with you there.
It's so pretty here, especially this time of year. The fall's amazing. So it's going to be fun.
You've got great weather, too.
Oh, my God, it's going to be fantastic.
What are these cuts that we've got right here?
Okay,
and are these available at Esquire?
All week long. This is our 45-day dry-aged bone-in New York right here, right? And this is our tomahawk, which is a ribeye with the extended bone already connected to it.
Wow. And
then also our incredibly tender California filet mignon. Look at that.
Beautiful.
So come treat yourself, folks. Come have a good steak. This is going to be a good time.
Tyler Florence, thank you so much for being here.
My
It's
absolute
great to have
pleasure.
you.
We had so much fun. We're so excited to be here in the city of Chicago. The steaks are great. Everyone in the studio right now is looking at me like a big steamy chicken because they want a slice of the steak. So come on up.
Everyone's mouths are watering.
Exactly. We can't wait to have you, and can't wait to come to Esquire. We're going to be having so much fun all week long. So it's going to be great.
Awesome. Thank you. Esquire by Cooper's Hawk is at 58 East Oak Street in Chicago. Chef's menu will be featured October 6th into the new year.
Exactly.
You can check out EsquireCoopersHawk.com for details, and you can get more at Tyler Florence on his Twitter and his Instagram. Of course, as always, we will post his recipe on our website, WGN-TV.com/midday. We'll be right back.
See you later, guys. Thank you.
Suffering from sinus congestion, especially at night? Try Vicks Sinex. Unlike most sinus treatments, it provides instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex contains a powerful decongestant that targets congestion at the source. It relieves nasal congestion and soothes sinus pressure by reducing swelling in the sinuses. For instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours, try Vicks Sinex. From Vicks, trusted relief for over 125 years.